Hey guys, welcome back. It's Mason from the Young Old Friend podcast. Today we're playing Fill the Hole, or Fill Up the Hole. And this is a game about, you guessed it, filling up a hole with trash. So we're taking all of our trash, throwing it in here. All of the trash that we have, let me click this cloud here, and that'll throw the pollution or the trash that's in the cloud back in there. We're trying to fill up this bar all the way to the top. So once this bar is filled up, we get a blue shard, which we can use to upgrade stuff with. We actually have, so we're going to take this, we're going to take a compressor, put that at the front, then we're going to build a factory behind it with a training facility and a house. So we have to put workers in something like the compressor. Everything that you level up increases your trash value. You have a factory, which will create trash for your people to take and throw in. And then you've got a training lab right here. So you assign workers to different tasks to improve peon's ability. We're going to assign a worker, and we are going to turn on the speed. And this will increase 10% peon walking speed when they are happy. Once that hits 50, then we can move on to the next one or do whatever we want, level it up, all that fun stuff. Let's increase the level of the house. So your peons are these people that we have working for us, our workers. They can get upset and sad, and if they get upset and sad, then they can end up killing themselves and throw themselves into the hole. So what we're gonna do is, I've been trying to get them that house there should help them. And we also have a blue shard to use in our area to upgrade. This scaffolding can build a scaffolding in front of the rock and increase the number of worker peons. That sounds perfect. Because we have a ton of money. We got 5.4 thousand. We can go down here to increase max level of catapult. That's minigun, sounds great. And there's a cannon will generate cloud on each use, which would make me have to click on it, which is annoying. So we are not going to do that right now. We do have research points, and let me see, do I have a research down? I don't think I do. Let's put a research lab down. This person will help us. The research points will help increase RP up here, research points. And with the research points, it will let us upgrade the pinkish purple items. So we're going to add someone here. And then there's scaffolding that you can buy for 875, which then we can put another person that works on the rock. And when that rock gets broken up all the way, then we can build another building there. See, I'm going to have to use my bulldozer here because they can't clear the rock out because there's too much trash in front of the rock. So let's use this bulldozer. There we go. Now they can grab more trash. This bulldozer is pushing all of it in there. And then there he goes. And you can do that every 10 minutes. It also increased all the pollution clouds, so you can see all of that. So let's go take a look at our, there we go, max. So my building here, my compressor just broke the durability on it. So we're gonna have to build a whole nother one, but I did get 2 yellow shards out of it. So, however, I did just build it bigger. And I did upgrade the house, that way everybody is happier and has a house and is more okay with that. This research lab is fine with those people in it, constantly doing stuff. We've got this, which is just increasing the speed on the peons, and that is fine. There's a bunch of clouds over here. Let's see if we can't break that. And what the heck is that? I have 0 clue. Okay, but if I click this button, it'll make everybody look like they're behind the building. Look at that. Although it's a little weird. Now that I've been playing with them in front of the building, a little weird for them to be behind it. Let's see, we need 4,390 for that. But we do have a lot of RP, so let's see what we can't do here. Trash is thrown to the right on the scaffolding. That is super solid. Trash thrown from the rock is thrown further. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to start getting rid of some of this trash here, because I totally forgot about putting a catapult in here. And this is now maxed, so we're gonna upgrade it again, keep the speed on. Actually, let's put the carry on so that it lets them carry one more piece of trash. And I can now add a peon or not, and I think I will. Yeah, why not? Let's add one more peon in there. Plus 1% building upgrade cost reduction. Unlock at level 5, plus 1 peon mining power, carrying power, and then speed. Speed is important, and then, so right now what we've got going on is the peons will come in here if they're unhappy, kind of make themselves happy again. Then we've got these people that are increasing the carry capacity or the speed, and then we've got this, which is the factory. They're making trash. And then we've got the compressor. Everybody brings the trash over to the compressor. Compressor compresses it, makes it more expensive, and then they toss it in the hole. So if we go, we just unlocked a quest. We just did a quest. Let's see. We did 2. Use an ability. Perfect. Point of discussion. Earn 500 RP. So we've done both of those. So if we come into here, we now have 2. We now have 2. Something's durability just broke. But right now we have 2 yellow shards, and we've got money. So you can buy a yellow shard for 1,000, 10 times. So a lot of stuff broke. The compressor is still fine. The research facility is fine. All of that's fine. But what isn't fine is the training. Honestly, we don't even need a factory right now. What we need is a freaking catapult. So let's get that going. We're gonna upgrade the storage, and then upgrade the actual catapult and add a second person to it. And then we have to upgrade this training so that we can keep upgrading the carry capacity. Alright, there we go. So now, instead of grabbing the trash and going here, they will first stop off here to drop it off, and then stop off by the compressor. So hopefully make it a little bit easier for them. Hopefully make it a little bit easier, but also make it to where it's not as far as a walk, since they're not the fastest things ever. Oh my gosh, we can now buy a... We just got the high airborne. I don't for sure know where that goes. But it goes somewhere. Alright, so our research lab was destroyed, which is fine, because we're just going to make another one. That way we can get more RP from it. And there we go. Back to new. Increase the storage of the compressor. And it looks like the storage really is the outlined balls. These outlined balls here are the storage. So like it's empty, and then you have 2 full. These ones, you have no empty, they're just full constantly. We'll add a 3rd floor to it and put a cannon on top, and then that cannon will... Perfect. We can need another person. And then that cannon will actually fire a lot more than just the catapults. There you go. You can kind of see. Alright, we have a ton of RP now. We have 330 RP. So we should definitely be able to find something here. Let's see. Allow catapult to throw more trash. I mean, that's pretty awesome. That goes up time. Plus 5% value to medium trash generated by the compressor. To large trash generated, and then compress large trash value to extra large trash. So let's do that. And because they're not getting so close, I'm actually going to... Do we have a factory? Is this the factory? This is the training area. Research lab, house, training. Ah, see, we don't have a factory for trash. And this thing, what's the durability? 43%. So we gotta really try to break this rock here so that we can get like a trash maker, a factory. So I think that we buy this for 43.90 and then increase the amount of people or peons, because I think we can do that. Well, hopefully by the time that this thing fills, we can do that. Okay, we finally have enough to... Oh, no, we don't. Now we do. Yes, we do. 25 out of 27. So now we've got 25. And we're trying to get it, at least this, to where it comes down a little bit so that we can break it. But I don't think that's going to happen because it's 20%. All right, we reached 7,200 pieces in here. We're going to hit the earthquake number 4. And now we need 15,000 pieces. And everything turned to trash. We have a blue shard there. We have a rock face here that we still... What? It's got 7% durability on it. So let me just put 1 person on that maybe. Actually, we'll put 2 and 3. Because we haven't built anything yet. I'm going to put the compressor right there. We're going to level that compressor up and then level its storage up. And it's looking pretty good, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go into... I want to hit training up, and I want us to be able to do these. So I want this carry, I want that increased as much as possible, because now people can carry 3 pieces of trash instead of just 1. We got 2 yellow shards coming. And yep, we need to get a house. But actually first, maybe get this catapult. We also have a hanger, fly balloons, picking up trash and dropping it back into the hole. This one in the catapult, 9 per level, storage, throw 1 trash per level for each worker plus 2. I don't know what to do. I think I get a factory for sure because it's a bunch of trash. I think we then assign 2 people to there. I think we assign 1 person to the factory, make it to where 3 people can go in there. So level 5. And then I think that we just gotta pump some houses in here. And then we also are gonna need a research lab. We'll buy the scaffolding so that we can put a 3rd person there. This research lab will have somebody, we'll have 2 people. This house I'm gonna increase to level 3, and we're gonna increase this other house to level 3. And I think let's do that to level 5 on both. Once we get 700, we'll go to level 5. And let's look at our upgrade tree, see what we can't get. Unlock building upgrade can allow houses to produce trash in between cycles when the light turns on. I have no idea what that means. 0 understanding of what that is. We do, however, it can allow compressors to capture flying trash. That's pretty solid. Hot air balloon will fly and grab trash to throw back. We know that. I'm guessing that just lets us get more hangers, I think. Could go here with 4, and then value trash when any building is manually destroyed. Just don't really want to manually destroy anything. Didn't even know you could do that. Some pipes for all buildings to throw output trash directly into the hole. That would be very solid, which means we need 900. Ooh, there's a cloud seeder. Drones will seed clouds to drop trash. I think that's what we do. We need 2 more yellow shards, and then we hit this. Because that's interesting. Holy cow, do we... Wow, okay. I can get 1 more person here. That was what the yellow block was. And that's perfect. Unlock building upgrade. Can pull trash from the left or right side of the catapult and compressor. Also automatically stores trash in front of the building. I dig that. I dig that. That's vacuum. That is a vacuum. So let's see if we run to... Oh, training, we need to turn that on. So if we run here, there's now a vacuum for left and right side. We're going to put a left-sided vacuum. And we need someone to run it. So... You can make whole systems now. You can make whole systems where this not only vacuums up stuff to then compress it, you then compress it, the next compressor vacuums up that compressed trash and then compresses that. So you can do seemingly a lot. A lot. Let's go grab that to 5. That's already 5. Which we can still buy 2 people. 1 more person we can buy here. And that would be 2584. Let's see if this rock's built. It is not. This rock is not even close. Goodness. So it looks like the different colored trash just means where it's coming from. So RP is this pink. Purplish is going to be this house. The house is, I guess. Green is the factory. You've got orange. And this is like a gray that comes out of the training center. And then an orange that comes out of the compressor. Very interesting, very interesting. Let's get the last person that we can afford. And once the speed is done, we'll upgrade it again and go to the next step of what we need to get done. Yeah, I mean, they're not even getting to these. We're just gonna bulldoze this. That's it. We'll bulldoze it. See where this will lead us to. Hopefully the rock will be able to get broken now because of that, but I don't fully. It's not 100%. So. I will upgrade the storage on this, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Might as well. Ah, I'm so glad that I bought the storage to do that. Gosh. That's very annoying. Very annoying. You know what? Let's just do a catapult then. We're going to do a left vacuum for the catapult. We're going to increase the crap out of storage. And then put a bunch of people in it. There we go. Perfect. I mean, look at all that. That's a ton. Also, these clouds are crazy. I guess let me hit this one, because this is the biggest one. I think we're doing really, really good. And then hopefully, I can't stop this rock from getting just absolutely decimated here. So I'm going to take 2 of the workers off of there. See if that won't help. And then I want to get this cloud seeder. That's why I want to get rid of this rock. So next time we'll get rid of this rock. We will get the cloud seeder. We'll see what that does to these clouds. And we will hit the next earthquake, Earthquake 5. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and watch the podcast. Thanks.